Welcome back YouTube to Let's Play Insaniquarium Deluxe. I'm sorry, but the last video, part of the end was cut off when it was being sped up, so you didn't really miss much as I commented on the video, but I will just do a quick summary of the pet we got from that, which is Rufus. Rufus does heavy damage to enemies you've lured to the bottom of the tank. Basically, he's another attacker pet, like Itchy. He does more damage, but only when it's at the bottom. So he's very impaired, because if you can only go along there, and then if all of your fish are down there, then you don't want to lure the alien down there just to get attacked. But I will showcase him in this one, so I will include him. Also go for Prego, and we'll go back to using Stinky. So welcome to tank 2-4. From now on, I'm going to have almost all episodes being only one level, because I don't want to have to make you cope with all of the speeding up at the end. And unless I purposefully talk slower, you might not be able to hear much, because sometimes I do talk quite quickly. There we go. There's Rufus. Again, just sort of hanging around doing nothing while he waits for aliens to come along. Of course, dealing damage to Type G aliens, which is the food one, is entirely pointless. So hopefully we won't encounter that one in this level, or we won't have him every time, because otherwise I don't think they would have given us Rufus now to have the next level just be food aliens. There we go. So that means that I can afford to not rush everything if I can. Obviously I want to try and be quick. Right. Alien Type D. Okay, here's our new alien. He shoots missiles, and then you've got to attack the missiles. So I suppose Rufus is actually very useful against that alien, because he can only go along the bottom of the tank, which is good. Just trying to keep them all alive. Yeah, so he was very useful there. He only got to fire off a single round of missiles. He just shoots 3 every time, and they only target specific fish. So basically, he's probably the least dangerous alien, but when comboed with other ones, it can get very difficult. As you saw in about 2 levels ago, we can now get multiple alien signatures at once. Just trying to keep them all fed. One thing I do need to do though is turn the sound effect volume down a little bit. Because I noticed at the end of last episode, because I was constantly clicking for coins, I was just being sort of drowned out by the sound of picking up the money, like this. That's all you could really hear. Well, unless you were sort of paying attention to the video. So, I cannot remember what actually got cut off, but I will still await for votes for games you might want me to play, or whether I should do multiple LPs at once. But until then, I will just continue with this Let's Play. I'll wait for one of the large fish to get really hungry. Size fish. Just wait for one to go green. Right, he wants food. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I just wasted the potion, but didn't waste a guppy. Just let it blow up at the bottom. Let's see, 7,500 for this one. That's quite a lot, so I'll need to be buying more guppies and more food. As you can see, the starfish sort of fades, becomes very faint when it's hungry, rather than just going green like most things. Let him do that. Gotcha. Come on, Stinky, get some work done. See, he's just sort of waiting. He can only really do one at a time, but at least he's fairly consistent. And now everything in the tank wants to eat all at once. I suppose in this episode I will show you upgraded guns, since it's a nice opportunity to do so. And I do want to showcase the game a bit, like not just completely ignore all of its features. It's just I don't really like upgrading the guns very much, except for the last level, where it becomes sort of necessary. The last tank, that is. The last tank is definitely the most fun, and you will definitely see that, because it is madness. I know that's a lot of fish. So at least I know, I think the first part, the first level in my last episode was about 7 minutes, and the other one was about 9 minutes. So that brought it up to about 16 minutes and 35 seconds or something. So for a while it should not take more than 15 minutes, I hope, to complete a level. That would be cruel of me if I didn't make it last that long. But tomorrow, that is Wednesday tomorrow, I'm going to be going on holiday in Paris for a few days, so I won't be able to upgrade the weapon. I won't be able to upload any videos on Wednesday or Thursday, but I come back Friday evening and I might get some recording done then, simply because I don't know whether you'll be missing my videos. I'm going to try and keep posting consistently. I'm trying to do one a day this summer, simply because I'll have a lot of time. And then when I go to college in the autumn, I will do my best to continue posting videos, but obviously they will not be as frequent as one a day. I think I would try and do every other day videos. Like LPs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then at the weekend a different video. So 4 videos a week. So you're only losing out on 3. And I'm sure you've got lots of other YouTubers to watch as well. Don't forget to check out all of the channels I mentioned in my other channels on my page. They do some great videos. There you go, I'm just clicking randomly. Must make sure that that's quiet enough. Wow, I can't even hear it at all now. Nope. Okay. Oh yes. I forgot. They're still... Oh god. Okay. The fish were still being targeted by the missiles, but I didn't see them. Come on, just gather lots of money, Stinky. So at this point the level just becomes click until you win. And occasionally feed your fish. So he's just sort of sweeping along the bottom, picking them up. I think when the next alien shows up, I'll just upgrade my gun as best I can, and then I'll just show you the best gun that I can buy this level, I think. Feed them all because they're all becoming hungry again. I'll only ever be able to record games for the PC, but I'm certainly not limited by that, because there are so many games on the PC that you can enjoy. So just tell me any videos that you would like to see. There we go. That's about the best gun ever. Well, that was not much point. But as you saw by a message, or you may not have seen it, down at the bottom, when you've got the max best gun, you can actually hold it down for rapid fire, because at the moment you just have to rapidly click. Which isn't really much of a hindrance, I must say. So, in theory, I will survive the French and be back to video recording from Friday onwards. To compensate for it, on Saturday, or I think for both Saturday and Sunday, I'll post 2 videos each on those days. That will cover for not posting video on Wednesday and Thursday. There we go. And here we have Meryl the Mermaid. Meryl's song cheers up all the guppies in the tank, making them drop coins faster. Not all the time. Occasionally she will just make a noise and then suddenly loads more will be shut down for a very short period of time. Very good to have a coin collector combined with her. But I will obviously show you that next episode. See you next time, YouTube.